Hello everyone, I'm Raundler and you're watching Spain versus Iraq International Friendly. This is a PES 21 simulation fully recorded and edited for your entertainment.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And I certainly hope we're going to get something positive in response, and it's not going to be all defence.
And that gets things running. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Laporte gets across to intercept that. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he finish? That has been knocked clear. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Yamal does really well there, strong defending. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Rodri. Yamal. Lofted in. And he won't reach that. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Now it's Williams. So who's he picking out? Delivered with swing. Oh, great play. Shapes to shoot! And it's been taken short. Pedri crosses. Tries to get it clear. That's good play. Nico Williams. Yamal. Pedri. Cucurella crosses. Goes for a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Nice control. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oyarzabal! And that has been cleared. And that's a throw-in. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Oyarzabal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Cucurella. Nico Williams. It's run loose here. And here's Yamal! Goal! Spain! The breakthrough strike. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it for a very few count.
Spain gain their reward with an early goal. Spain have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Rodri. Spain leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Yamal looks to the other side. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's cut it out. Clearly not happy with that. Aim forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pedri. Howson. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And that has sent him sprawling. Hit into the middle. Nico Williams wins the duel this time. Laporte. Rodri. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well read, and the danger is averted. Corner it is. They've played it short. Can he deliver? Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6 foot. He's had a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Kubasi. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal, and it's Porro. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal played out towards the right wing. And here's Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Pedro Porro, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
He's onto it in a flash. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's an imaginative pass. Tries to get it clear. Howson tries to clear. Laporte gets good distance on it. Now it's Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And here's Nico Williams. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kubasi. Out to the left it goes. That's very neat. Oh, it's played into the air. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box just to allow him to get to it.
Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. Played in with purpose. Looking for a decent ball in. Up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh, sweet feet. Succumbs to the pressure. Pedri. That's a cute ball. Cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's managed to gift it back. Moved on forwards. Out for a throw. Rodri, who's set up one goal so far. Oyarzabal spread out to the left. Oyarzabal takes a shot! And it's played forward. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nico Williams. That's an excellent interception. Here's Oyarzabal. Oh, great chance. Williams. And the finish! attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Ooh, delicate chip through. Rodri. Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And it's Rodri. Here's a shot! Crude strike, quite an alarm. That is good strength. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played towards the other side. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. Williams. Great defending, strong and determined. Laporte. And here's Oyarzabal. Iraq getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Strong running down that left flank. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pedri. Pau Kubasi, and he goes cross-field. He is just caressing the ball. Plenty waiting in the middle. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Spain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, good spread. Over to the left. No way through, so back it comes. That has been knocked clear. Rodri, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's a good run down the left. There are a few waiting for it. Clipped into space. And the shot! Yamal, oh, nicely intercepted. Looks to the other side. Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mikel Oyarzabal. Rodri. Half-time getting close now. Oyarzabal. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella, some resolute defending there. Laporte. Cucurella. Laporte. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Cucurella did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Yamal laid out to the left flank. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Moved on forwards. Half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Pedri. Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Some good work on the right flank here. Now who's going to be first to this? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's tidy. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Kubasi. Nico Williams. Now he's off and running. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. Aimed into... And the shot! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And the ball is out of play. Rodri. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Rodri. Laporte. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Howson. Howson forwards and with intent. He's in plenty of space here. Time to deliver. Oh, such a clever touch. Looking here to chip it through. And play for a goal kick. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Done delicately. And that has been clubbed away. Rodri attempts a clearance. Yamal. Kubasi. Yamal. Howson. Pedri. Nice looking ball. Laporte getting this one clear. Mikel Oyarzabal. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Howson. Kubasi. Pedri. Aim forwards.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Showing good feet. Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Nico Williams. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Cucurella gets in to thwart him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Calmly anticipates. Spread out to the left. Can he deliver? That's going to go a long way.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's come loose. Laporte. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Kubasi. Pedri, gently done. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Moved on forwards. And that's aimed into the middle. A header! In he goes again! Really well taken goal. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Wins the duel this time. Laporte. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Pedri. And it's played forward. Cucurella. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Williams. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
That's really well manoeuvred. Flings it across.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a begging.
And that is not finding anyone. Cucurella aim forwards. Pedri. Laporte. Out to the right. Played into the middle.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, can he get onto this? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Pedri. Laporte gently done. Decent progress down the left. He is through here. Moved on forwards. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Rodri. Laporte. And it's played forward. Pedri. Laporte. Rodri. Rodri forwards and with intent. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Moved on forwards. Howson. Rodri. And it's Porro. And here's Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. Rodri. Lovely feet. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Unai Simon sends that a long way. Oyarzabal. Played out to the right. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Out of play for a throw. Iraq can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Rodri. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Yamal. Howson. Pedri. Kubasi. Pedri. Nico Williams. Rodri. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oyarzabal plays it short. Now then, the ball's come loose. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he goes cross-field. He is onto it in a flash. What a throw in. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. Very nicely done. Swings it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Pedri. Rodri. And it's played forward. Well, that's well seen too. There's the shot! No mistake! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And now he has two. Spain take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Rodri. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. Well read, nice interception. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Cucurella. Oh, such a clever touch. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cucurella. Laporte. Rodri. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. How Kubasi gently done. Yamal. Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams. Howson. Pedri, aim forwards. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. That's good play. Looking for a decent ball in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Have it back and can go again. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Shot, surely!
Well, Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It is quite a run he's making here. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cucurella. Pedri. Howson. Cucurella. That's a good run he's making there. Nice control. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rodri. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Howson. Howson shifted upfield. Out to the right. Cucurella does really well to win the ball there. 5 minutes left on the clock. Laporte. Nico Williams. Howson. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined. That's really well manoeuvred. Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Howson. Pedri. Laporte gently down. Produces a cross. Real chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, he knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Nico Williams wins the duel this time. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. Kubasi. It's a throw-in. The most accurate pass. Howson. Pedri. Yamal. And it's Porro. Pedri. Rodri. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like this type of football matches, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. This is Raundler signing off for now. See you in the next video.